just use the avatar. Sometimes it does that. StreamYard's having problems lately. I've noticed. But I think we're live.
All these streaming services, I think because it's getting so popular now, the servers.
Yeah, that's just being popular and all that kind of stuff. But let's see here. We got Carson Martin.
What's up, guys? We back at it, Goose.
So, as we are we're in week 14. Yeah, I think we're week
14. I believe, yes, week 14 coming up.
Week 14 it's great. Let me change things here because I am freezing up here. See. Oh, hold on.
Are you on Wi-Fi or are you wired in?
No, I'm just gonna just go Avatar. So I'm always Wi-Fi. It works. StreamYard worked fine until last.
They must have changed some. They must have changed some stuff now because you need a wired connection. If you don't have a wired connection, you're screwed.
I'm too far away from. I'm too far away from the router. I would need like a 200-foot cord. I'm not getting a 200-foot Ethernet cord out. Not gonna happen. Because it works. It works pretty well on OBS. Just StreamYard. I don't know. But man, all right. So we had no Thursday night games because the NFL had to shuffle some games around because of the Ravens. Ravens screwed everything up in the prior week. I think they played Wednesday. I think they played. That's right. We didn't go over that game. That's one game that we didn't do because it was on a Wednesday. So we'll go over that game first because we had the Steelers and the Ravens. As who we had that week? We had. Let's see. We both picked Pittsburgh that week. That was still week 12 technically, but 19-14 Steelers beat the Ravens. The Ravens made it close at the end. They scored a touchdown. I think they scored a touchdown late in the game, and Steelers were able to survive that game. What's up, Jared and Eric and Dark Demonic? What's going on, peeps? Hope everybody's doing well today. All right, so week 13, man. So week 13, like I said, we had no Thursday night games first. So we had all noon games, or 1:00 games if you're on the East Coast. We had the Saints and the Falcons. Saints were able to hold on and win barely, 21-16. Saints really should have won this game by a lot more than that. They had it first and goal. They were up 21-9. Taysom Hill fumbles. Falcons go for.
I saw the Taysom Hill fumble, and I was like, oh no.
And the Saints were going to go up 28-9. The game was going to be over with. Then the Falcons had two chances to score at the end. They had a 4th and goal. The pass was incomplete. Then they had a heave-ho at the end. That was for a minute there. I thought it was caught. I thought it was caught there for a minute. But luckily, the Saints were able to survive. They sweep the Dirty Birds, 21-16. As Taysom Hill he needs to learn how to hold him the football. I think he's
hasn't he lost the ball a couple of times now?
I think he's fumbled every game so far he started. He has. He has turned the ball over every game because he turned the ball over against Atlanta the first game. He threw an interception last week against Denver, and he fumbled twice this past Sunday. But luckily, the second one went out of bounds. He's gonna have to hold on to the football. He never had that problem before, so I really don't know what the problem is.
Probably just trying to do too much. You know what I mean?
He's just not holding. He's just not holding on to football. So hopefully that can. He cleans it up. Hopefully he cleans it up because at least for one more week. I think
you guys are going to need him to play good. You're going to need him to.
I think Drew Brees will be back not this week, but the following week. I think he'll be back. Only got one more week against another bird team, the Eagles. But we'll go over that later. All right, next on we have the Lions and the Bears, and we both picked Detroit in that game as Lions win 34-30. As the Bears, they actually scored some points. They just
How about the Bears, man? They just talk about a team that's like fallen off a cliff
Oh,
lately.
sorry about your aunt. Jared, since his aunt passed away. Sorry about that.
Oh, that sucks, man. Sorry to
Sorry,
hear that.
sorry to hear that, man. But yeah. So 34-30. Yeah, the Bears have just fallen off. I don't know what they're gonna do with their future. Are they gonna stick with Trubisky? Are they gonna move
They need
on?
they need a quarterback because right now that offense is wasting that defense's talent.
So I just think it's time for them to move on from Trubisky. Um,
What are they? What would they like? Would they be in the top 10 now for picks or what? I don't even know. I'm not even sure what their record is.
Yeah, I think they're 5-7. So no, they would no 5-7. They're picking like
Yeah,
nine,
so they
10,
would be picking like 15, 16, somewhere around there.
9, 10, or around there. Yeah, they're not going to get a. They're not going to get. Of course, they're not going to get Trevor Lawrence, obviously. But then I mean, I don't
They're
know.
not going to get any of the top five.
Yeah, they're not going to get Trask. The guy from BYU, uh, North Dakota State. I
Yeah,
don't know.
Trask, Wilson, any of those guys, they'll all be gone by then. They'll definitely all be
I
gone.
think they're all going to be gone at
So,
that
yeah,
point.
Dark Demonic says they're picking 13th. Yeah, so that's way
Yeah,
outside. All those
yeah,
guys will be gone by then.
yeah, pretty much. Um, pretty much. So, see, we got next on the list. We got the Browns. Man, the Browns. They just keep, they just keep proving us wrong. You and me, I should say. As
Both of us.
I mean, they beat Tennessee 41-35. I thought Derrick Henry would run all over uh, Cleveland, but man, is it
I
time for
have to say this was one I did not expect. Did not expect.
is it time for us just to believe in the Browns? I mean, they're
I think
nine
it's
and
because we're so used to them just being the Browns. You know what I mean?
at 8-3. So I mean, it's just I think it's time. I think it's just time for us just to face facts. The Browns are good, and the Browns are going to the playoffs, and they actually might win the playoffs.
I'll say this: they're going to be whoever gets them
They're not
in the
good.
first round. They're going to be a tough out. They're going to be a tough out in the playoffs.
Yeah, they're 9-3. So I mean, they yeah, they actually might win a playoff game. And
Even if they don't win, I still think they're going to be a tough out. Whoever plays them is going to have a hard time. When that team is playing well, they're hard to beat.
right,
So
I
it's going to be
agree.
interesting.
It will be interesting to see, especially if they who they match up with. But and maybe they'll get a home game. Yeah, a wild card team gets a home game, right?
I think
Uh,
the better record. Yeah, better record. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how they're I don't know how they're well, I don't know because I don't know how they're going to work it this year because only one team gets a bye, so they might not have a home game. I don't know, but anyway, they might be a tough out depending upon who they match up with. Um, especially if they get Pittsburgh or Kansas City, I don't know if they can beat them, but be curious to see who they get matched up with. They might get a 3 seed. What's up, Last Jedi? We'll have to
Last
look at the
Jedi in the
playoff.
house.
What's up, Last Jedi? We'll have to look at the playoff picture after we pick and see. All right, next we got the Dolphins. As Dolphins beat the Bengals 19-7, so we know we missed out on Burrow versus Tua because Burrow got hurt the entire week. But
Yeah.
The Dolphins, they're alive for a playoff spot. The AFC is tight, man. We'll go over the playoff picture, but the AFC is tight, especially the middle.
Oh
The
yeah,
middle.
it's there's like five teams that are going to be fighting tooth and nail for that
Yeah, I
final
mean,
for those final two spots.
and they might be a 9-7, 10-16 gets lucky that gets knocked out. I don't know. It just there's a bunch of teams right there in the middle.
It's
But
gonna
the Dolphins,
it's gonna come down to it.
it's probably come down to tiebreakers. Those tiebreakers where you beat him and you strength of victory and all that stuff. Uh,
Oh yeah. This is why this
yeah,
game is huge. This game, the game tonight's huge. If the Patriots manage to win this game, then the two games against Buffalo and the Dolphins are massive at the end of the year. Massive.
All right. So next, we got we got the Vikings as they as Jackson. Which Jackson was trying to ruin their draft pick. They it's like they're trying to win, but they lose. But the Vikings win 27-24 in overtime. Just two straight games. Jacksonville was right there at the end.
Yeah.
But I mean, they're one of them. I mean, they got to lose. They got to get the quarterback from Ohio State. Fields. I don't know what they're trying to win, which is not good. But the Vikings, they stay alive for a playoff. I believe they're 6-6.
I don't know if I trust Fields. You know what I mean? I don't know if I trust him. I really don't.
But
But I said the same thing about Burrow, and I was
yeah.
wrong about that one too.
I mean, so it all
Burrow
depends
and
on.
Herbert.
If Jacksonville doesn't give him, let's just say they pick Fields. If they don't give him talent and offensive line, it's not going to matter.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they're going to have to give him receivers. I don't think the receiving course is too great. I think they probably need some receivers. But and but so Vikings stay alive. Is that I think it's back-to-back weeks they made a field goal at the end to win games.
At this point in the season, it's by any means necessary. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah, exactly. Any means necessary. As hey, Dark and Mike's gonna like this for the next game. The Raiders and the Jets. Did you see how the Jets lost? Did you watch how the Jets
They called an all-out blitz on a dude. Come on, that's hashtag the tank is on for the Jets.
lost? I didn't see it live.
They're in full tank. You can't tell me that a competent coach dude, that's an absolute tank job. An all-out blitz on a freaking Hail Mary. Come on, man.
Yeah, because this game was going at the same time the Saints was, so I didn't get to see it live. I saw the replay, and I was like, "What the hell are the Jets doing, man?"
You know the call came from the owner's booth, and he was like, do not, you know what I mean? Like seriously, it wouldn't surprise me at all.
It was a 46-yard pass to Ruggs. I mean, the Jets were right there. The Jets were going to win the game. They were going to. Oh, nope. But the Raiders survive and they get a win. Not much needed win for them. For their playoff. But, this would have been a bad loss for Vegas if they they should have lost this game. But the Jets just find new ways to lose every week. I think.
I took Adam Gase is there for one reason and one reason only, to ensure that they get the number 1 overall pick. As soon as that's locked up, they'll fire him.
Yeah, I mean that. What's the point of if you fire him now? What's the point? There's no. I mean,
I'm telling you, they're gonna wait until the number 1 overall pick is locked up, and then they'll fire him.
They just keep him. I mean, what's the point? Just keep him.
He is a terrible head coach.
Ride him out to the end of the year, and make sure you go 0-16. Man, that's just Jets. Jets. They just find ways to lose, man. They're losing teams just finds a way to lose. So Crisco. All right, next on the list we got the Colts and the Texans. As the Colts were able to win 26-20, a little closer game. I thought this game would be. I thought the Indianapolis would blow them out. Honestly, I didn't see a close game in this one. As Colts win 26-20, as they get a big win. They're fighting for their playoff lives in the AFC. Here's to see. And Deshaun Watson, before Deshaun Watson signed that contract extension in the offseason with Houston, and they just.
I know. I bet he's regretting doing that now.
I don't know why he even did that, because they traded Hopkins away. I don't know, man. I think he could have got.
I'd like to see Deshaun Watson in a Patriot uniform. That's what I'd like to see.
I think Watson could have got some suitors in the offseason if he
Oh, dude, are you
He,
kidding me?
he went out
The
in a
the
free
the
agent market.
Jaguars, the Bears, like,
Yeah,
dude, all those teams would have gone after him, all of them,
yeah,
in a heartbeat.
in a heartbeat. Yeah, I believe you. Just it's a shame. He's a good quarterback, and he's just wasting away over there in H Town.
He
So
is. They have got it this year. This draft is extremely important for them. They got to get him some talent.
well, at least they don't have Bill O'Brien anymore, the GM slash coach. That's
True.
one good thing they finally moved on from is him because he was holding them back big time. He made bad decisions in the front office and on the field. Just I don't know. Yeah, your Bears started 5-1. Now they're 0-6. Jedi. So yeah, the Bears were on fire because I think they beat Atlanta. They'd come back and beat Atlanta late in the game. Uh, that's when they put in Nick Foles. That's
Yeah.
where they benched Trubisky, and the Bears are now 5-7. You know, they could start there for. Just remember, man. Every week I say this: they could have had Patrick Mahomes or Deshaun Watson, but they moved up to get Trubisky. So Bears
No,
fans,
I can't believe they could have had either one of those guys.
yeah, they could have either one of those guys if they would have even stayed where they picked, and they didn't even have to move up, and they could have had Patrick Mahomes or Deshaun Watson, which is
It just goes to show you how inept that organization is from the top down.
yeah. Sometimes your scouts miss, and whatever
Well,
scout
isn't the
decided.
owner of the Bears like 98 years old
Well,
too?
yeah, because she inherited it from her dad.
Yeah,
I think that's
she's like as old as dirt itself.
yeah.
She
I think that's
farts and
George.
dust comes out.
I think that's his daughter, George Hallis. So she
Yeah,
inherited it.
she like farts and dust comes out. That's like
And yeah, she's a
I don't know.
billionaire.
I don't know how you expect. I don't know how you expect someone like that to run a professional football organization. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
she has just like Gail Benson for the Saints. Somebody else is running that team. They just the face, I guess, of the team. They're just the owner. But the girl Hallis, I think McCaskey's her last name. But she's a billionaire, Bobby. She's better than us. She's a billion. You know that other B.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
probably
yeah.
three more
Capital B, multi-billion.
three more zeros, Bobby. Three more zeros. All right, so we got the Rams and Arizona. As Arizona's in free fall. The Cardinals are the Cardinals are in free fall, and I think they're in danger of missing the playoffs. The Rams win 38-28. As both of us picked this game, I think both of us picked this game.
Ever
Sure.
since Kyler Murray hurt that, I think we both picked the same team, right? We both picked the
Yeah, we both picked the Rams this game. I thought we did. I thought we both picked the Rams this game because we figured we saw Arizona starting to falter last few weeks. Yeah, Rams. This is a big win for them in the play. The NFC is tight too in the playoffs.
Yeah,
So
there's with the new playoff format, it's gonna be real interesting. These last, the final 3 weeks of the season are gonna be really interesting.
really, yeah, really interesting. As Mr. Rams, big win for the Rams. All right. Oh, hey, so here for our New York Giant subscribers, as they beat the Seahawks. This is a game where I didn't see it happening. Bobby didn't see it happening. I thought Colt McCoy. There's no way Colt McCoy is going to beat Russell
I
Wilson.
didn't
It's not,
even mean we didn't even
not going
think
to
this
happen.
game was gonna be close.
Not going to happen. Not going to happen. And I was dead wrong. Giants win 17-12. The Giants have a good defense. Uh, Giants are a team. Giants are a team to watch out for. Uh, they got a good
Yeah,
defense.
they're
I'll say it.
they're getting better by the week, and they're
Yeah, they're getting
like
better.
a sneaky like fly below the radar team. Where if they won the division, they might be able to pop one of these other teams in the first round because they're playing really
Yeah, and their
really good
defense,
football right now.
the defense isn't bad. Their defense is actually pretty good. Um, I mean, because I didn't see this coming. I really didn't see this coming. I thought Seattle would just run over them because of Russell Wilson. But man, boy, was I wrong. As I mean, the turnovers were. I mean, it was only 2-1 in turnovers, so it wasn't like Seattle had like 5 turnovers. Just the Giants defense just kept Russell Wilson in check pretty much the whole game. Uh, I mean, they threw 40. They threw 43 times. Did Seattle? That's just. I mean, that's just a lot. That's a lot. And you only ran it. You only ran it 22. I mean, we've gone over we've gone over games like this before, where you throw it 43 times and run it 20. You're gonna lose in the NFL.
Yeah.
You're gonna lose. Uh, and look at the Giants.
I thought Colt McCoy did pretty good in that game.
And the Giants, on the other hand, they ran it 31 times and passed 22. So they were a little more balanced in that. And that's why they won. They were able to control the clock. They ran the ball for 190 yards. I mean, Giants. Sometime in the Giants. No, I had prior week. I said Washington might win that division.
Yeah.
Alabama, New York has a very good chance to win that division. Bad Dog came out a few weeks ago and said that the Giants were the best team in that division. I think they were 0-5 at that one point, and everybody was laughing at him and calling him an idiot.
I think they were 2. Well, I think they were 2-5 when he said that.
And everybody called him an idiot. He didn't know what he was talking about. Man, Bad Dog might he's gonna come out smelling like a rose in a minute, man. If they win this division, which they have a very good chance.
To be honest, I think the Giants are going to win that division. I really do. I think they're going to win. I think they're going to win the division.
Yeah, I have to see if they play. I forgot who they played this week, but they got a very good chance. As all right, next on the list we got the Packers. They beat the Eagles 30-16 as Green Bay stays hot. Philadelphia stays cold, but Philadelphia finally gets some smarts and they bench Carson Wentz. I mean, it should have happened.
That's another team that's in free fall, dude. They're just. I think they're in free fall and they don't know how to. They're in a tailspin right now, and they don't know how to. I don't think they know how to get out of it. To be realistic,
I don't think Jalen Hurts is their answer, but at least they're giving this guy a shot. Like they should have given him a shot last week. I think it was last week they were playing. Who were they playing?
Yeah, no, they should have pulled Wentz last week. They should have.
I was calling the game. I forgot who they were playing, but they brought in Wentz for one play. And they took him out. They brought in Jalen Hurts for one play. They took him out. Wentz came back in. Wentz gets sacked. I'm like, well, why don't you give the guy just a drive or two? Give him 2 drives. See what he can do.
Yeah.
So they finally gonna give him the whole game, which is about time, especially if you're an Eagles fan. I think they've been yelling and screaming for that, but they are a mess. I agree, but they're finally gonna give Jalen Hurts a chance. But Green Bay, they stay hot. I think they're 9-3, and they're right there behind the Saints. But Green Bay has the tiebreaker against us, so we have to finish above them. Otherwise, they'll get the tiebreaker and they'll get the number 1 seed.
Did you see what Wentz's cap hit is next year?
No,
for the Eagles, they can't get rid of him.
They can't.
Did you see what his cap hit is? It's like $35 million.
Oh wow.
If they outright release him, they're gonna have to pay like I think the dead cap money is like $27 million that they'd have to pay.
But they're right. They did finally bench Carson Wilson, like I said, and Jared said too. I mean, it's about time they did that. I'll let you take this one. Los Angeles Chargers, they finally lost the game by more than one possession. 45-0. What did Tom Brady come back last week? Did y'all have Tom Brady and
you could say that you could say the win over the Chargers was shocking.
I mean, what happened?
Thank you. I'll be here all week.
Now, what happened? I mean, the Chargers, because we talked about it every week. I mean, they've been losing games by like one possession every week, and this one here, they just get annihilated.
You know what happened though? The Pats came in there, and it did. Come on, camera, focus.
Yeah, you got
work with me here. All right. So what happened was the Pats just punched them in the mouth early, and they just never recovered. You know.
Yeah.
The special teams and the defense was crazy for the Patriots. It was really good. Like the Pats haven't had a game like that in a while. Like
Yeah,
in a probably like in over a year and a half, they haven't had a win like a statement win like that. So
yeah,
that was to drop that many. Even if you take the if you take the, I think they scored 24 points off of special teams and defense.
wow, yeah, yeah. You win,
Even if you take those away, it's still like a 26 to
yeah,
nothing like
right?
beat down. You know what I mean? It's like they just the craziest part about it is it's not the special teams and the offense, but the defense. They put a 0 up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah. Goose Egg, you put it because the
the
Chargers have been playing well. They
the
it's not
de-
like they've been blown out. They
because
haven't
it's
even.
not like Herbert. It doesn't have weapons on that team. You
Yeah,
know, he has plenty of talent there. So for that defense to lock that uh for that defense to lock that Charger offense up, that's a testament to them, man. They it was just sitting there watching it and calling the game. It was just like it was crazy because like they literally scored 24 points off of special teams and defense. And it's just like from opening the opening drive for the Chargers was the best drive they had. And that was it. Like they drove down to like the 35, the Patriot 35, and they missed the field goal.
okay. Yeah.
And then they never even sniffed the Pats end zone, never mind like side of the field for most of the game. It was just an absolute beatdown. It was bad, man. That was a bad look for the fact that Anthony Lynn is not fired because of that game is like a travesty for LA. Like that's the type of a game where you get beat down like that as a coach and you're on the hot seat. That's the type of a game where you get fired on that Monday or Tuesday. That's the type of a beatdown that it was. Like
Yeah.
the fact that he still has a job is mind boggling. How do you lose 45 to nothing? Not a single point. You know what I mean? Not
Yeah. Yeah.
one
This is
single point. Not a field goal. Not anything. A 0. And then
yeah,
on
this,
top of that, you get beat by 40. Like you get 40 plus dropped on you. Like I told you, dude, that's one of those games where you get fired as a head coach if you're on the hot seat.
you're
That
right.
is a game where you are supposed to get any normal organization. That coach would have been gone that Monday morning.
Yeah, especially in NFL. I mean, NFL's. I mean, is the parity in the league. That shouldn't happen. Uh,
No,
not,
losses like that lose if you get beat like that and you're on the hot seat, you should lose your job because
yeah.
that's you losing the team. The team's not playing for you anymore at that point. You know what I mean?
Yep. All right. So the Pats get a big win for them. All right, now we still have 4 more games to go, boy. We got 2 Monday night games, a Sunday night game, and then a Tuesday game. Jeez. As the Chiefs beat the Broncos 22 to 16. This was a close game. I mean, this was a closer game than I thought it was going to be. As KC holds on and wins 22-16. They actually had a score touchdown in the fourth quarter to I'm sorry, it's a field goal. It's a field goal. It was 19-16 going to the fourth quarter. So they got a field goal. Yeah.
And let's put this to rest too. After watching that Steeler game, right?
Yeah.
The Kansas City's the best team in the AFC. Like, and if Pittsburgh played them, Pittsburgh's defense, in my opinion, this weekend got exposed. That defense got exposed a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, because this game was only on that Steelers game in Washington was only on like certain markets on Fox.
Yeah,
it wasn't on like nationally, so I didn't get to see it. But I saw the Steelers were up, and then I get the ESPN alert after the game that they lost. I was like, how the hell did they lose? They were up. So yeah, Washington football.
You want to know the biggest weakness of that Pittsburgh team? They can't run the football. They cannot run the ball at all. Like it's bad. And to beat the Chiefs, you're going to have to play clock control and keep you're going to have to play clock management and to beat that team, that you got to keep the ball out of Pat Mahomes' hands. And how do you do that? You run the football, and they can't run the ball. That Pittsburgh Steelers team cannot run the football.
Yeah, because they were up 17-10. Pittsburgh was, and
Yeah,
then
and they lost.
Washington. Washington comes back and wins the game 23-17. And Steelers were undefeated, and we kind of figured they were going to drop a game. I didn't think they were going to. I didn't think they were going undefeated. I didn't think they'd lose to Washington, but I definitely didn't think they were going to go undefeated. Um, so the Washington football team, they stay right there with the Giants in there in the East, but the Giants hold a tiebreaker. But 23-17 as Pittsburgh falls from the unbeaten. So now them and KC are tied for the AFC lead. Who has a tiebreaker? We'll look at the playoffs in a minute. But yeah, so the Steelers, like we said, they neither one of us thought they were going undefeated, and I didn't think
They were going to lose at some point.
if they were going to lose the Chiefs in the playoffs. Well, they were going to lose in the regular season. They might lose one more game. They might go 14-2, which isn't a bad year. 14-2 is not a bad year at all. But KC might go 15-1. All right. So let's see. We got the Bills and the Niners. This was the Monday night. One of the Monday night games. As the Bills win 34-24 over San Francisco. So the Bills just stay hot, man. The Bills. They're gonna have they won the East yet? No, huh? I don't think so. I don't think they won the AFC East yet. But they're going to, as they win 34-24 over San Francisco. As the Niners, the injuries have hurt them this year. No Bosa. They lost Garoppolo for a while. They lost Mostert for a while. But,
that's another team that's been absolutely crushed by injuries.
And I don't know what they're going to do next year with their quarterback. Are they going to stick with Garoppolo, or are they going to? I don't know. I don't know if he's the guy.
I don't know, man. Garoppolo seems like he's made of glass, and that's no good.
Yeah, I agree.
That's no good for a franchise quarterback. You got to be durable, and you got to, you know what I mean? Like you can't be like that, or you're not gonna, teams will figure that out real quick if you're made of glass, and they're not gonna deal with you for long.
Yeah. So all right. So now we have the Tuesday night game. Man, is the NFL going to give us Tuesday night games all the time now? Now they got a taste of this Tuesday night football. I wonder if the NFL is going to give us this crap now. But the Ravens beat the Cowboys 34-17, as we both picked Dallas in this game. I don't know why. I have no idea why we picked Dallas. We both picked Dallas in this game. I guess we were drunk last week. But Ravens win 34-17, as I'm not really sold on Baltimore in the playoffs.
Dude, how trash is Dallas this year? They're bad, man.
Yeah, they're down. They're bad, and everybody thought that. Well, they did lose Prescott, so let's just be honest. There.
I mean, losing Prescott was huge, but it's like, come on, man. Like you lose one player and you automatically go in the tank. That's usually not how this works,
Right.
But it just goes to show you. It just goes to show you that they without Prescott, that team is a trash bin.
All right, so let's see. Let's look at the playoff picture here. As Pittsburgh actually still has the number one seed because they have the best win percentage in conference games over Kansas City. So they're 1. KC is 2. Buffalo is 3. Tennessee is 4. Cleveland is 5. Miami is 6, and the Colts are 7. So there's
Tennessee's trending in the wrong direction too, if you ask me.
There's your playoff teams right now. So we got they have the Raiders, the Raiders, the Ravens, and the Patriots are on the outside looking in the AFC. And I think the Chiefs have already clinched a playoff spot. I believe, yeah, they have. Yeah, clinched the Chiefs and the Saints are very, very close to winning the divisions, their respective divisions. As in NFC, the Saints on top, 10-2. Saints, all they have to do is win next week, and they win the NFC.
If they win next week, do they get the number one seed?
No, because Green Bay's only a game behind. No.
All right, so you guys got to play. So you're gonna be. So you're fighting for the number one seed
Yeah,
down to it.
because Green Bay has the tiebreaker, so we have to finish ahead of them. Um,
So you got to hope Green Bay loses, right?
yeah, yeah,
Down the stretch, right?
yeah, yep. But at least if we win this week, we win the division, and that'll be for the fourth straight year. The Saints would win the South. So Saints are one. We have Green Bay in the two spot. Rams right now lead the NFC West. They're three. Then you have the Giants at four, Seahawks at five, the Buccaneers at six, and the Vikings at seven. So there's your seven playoff teams. And you have the Cardinals and the Bears. Eh, Bears ain't. It's just the Cardinals. Really looking in outside looking in. They're 6-6. So yeah. So the NFC, I think the NFC, the only ones that can make it is the Saints, the Packers, the Rams, the Giants, the Seahawks, the Buccaneers, the Vikings, and the Cardinals. That's about it. And maybe the rest, Washington, if they win the division. Uh, Other teams are out. The Bears have no chance. The Lions have no chance to make the playoff. The Niners, they don't have a chance. So but the Saints have won 9 in a row. Just losing to the Packers on
Yeah,
Sunday night. They've won nine
they've
in a row.
they've pulled they've kind of pulled it together, man. They're playing. The Saints are playing well. They're
And
definitely
the defense. Their defense was really surprising. They have a top five defense. So all right, so let's get to these picks here, man, because we got your team playing tonight, man. Let me get my sheet out, write our picks down because the Patriots going on the road to face the LA Rams. So what's your thoughts on this game tonight, man? On your packs?
27-17 Patriots.
Ooh. So you think the Patriots are going to go into La La Land and win?
Yes, and not only win, they're gonna sweep LA.
They're going to sweep that. Wow. You think they're gonna beat the Rams?
I do.
Damn.
27-17.
Ah, man, I don't know, man. They beat the Chargers last week. Not really. I'm gonna pick the Rams. I think the Rams being it, not that being home means anything this year in NFL, but I don't know.
Hey man, I'm putting SoFi Stadium on my bucket list. That place looks awesome.
Yeah, it does look nice. It does look nice. The Rams are 4.5 favorites. So Vegas likes them. So I'll roll with Vegas next
But that's
today.
basically the home field discount. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Three
yeah.
three
You should,
points is usually the home field discount.
yeah,
So it's basically they're just saying because the Rams are playing in
yeah.
SoFi and because the Patriots had to travel, they think the
No,
Rams are gonna win.
but short week. Uh, and give me. But both teams were on the road last week. I'm sorry. The Rams were on the road last week,
Yep.
so they thought they were at home, but the Pats had to fly. Give me the Rams. Still give me the Rams. All right, so Sunday game. Let's see. We have the Texans and the Bears. Oh, this is a pillow match here, pillow fight. Texans and the Bears. What's your feeling on that one?
Texans and the Bears are trending in the wrong direction. Like way wrong direction. Give me the Texans.
Yeah, yeah. Texans are favored by a point. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I mean, I just I can. This is a pick 'em. It's a 1 point spread. It is a pick 'em. But
I
Houston.
I just think the Bears are just trending in a wrong, like they've been on a slide and a tailspin too, and I think that organization is clueless too on how to get
Yeah.
out of it.
I mean, the point spread calls for the pick 'em basically, but uh, give me Houston. I'm gonna stick with Houston. All right, we got the Cowboys going on the road to face Cincinnati as they're going to face the Bengals. Cowboys 3.5 point favored. Uh, I agree with Vegas. Give me Dallas. I agree with Vegas.
They're going. The Cowboys are on the road or are they at home?
Yeah, they're on the road. It's in Ohio. What's up, Ballard? Hey, it's in Cincinnati, but I think if Burrow was playing, I might think differently. But nah, give me Dallas. What's up, Ballard? How you doing, man? So what you think?
You know what? You know
Uh
what?
oh. Uh
Give me
oh.
the Bengals.
Uh oh.
Give me the Bengals. The Cowboys have been absolute ass as of late.
I know they have.
Give me the Bengals.
Okay. All right. Okay. So we got the
Because the Cowboys have just, dude, they're inept on offense. Like,
yeah.
literally inept on offense. They cannot move the football. And Zeke, I don't know what is wrong with Ezekiel Elliott this year, but
I'm
he
on the
has
wall.
been terrible. Like, what's wrong with Zeke this year? I don't know if is it the patchwork O line, or is he just given up because Dak is gone, or somebody answer me that question. What in the world happened to Zeke Elliott? Because
Isn't it Jason Garrett's fault? I mean, isn't
but you know
that?
what I
Isn't
mean?
it,
What has happened to Elliott? Like he has been terrible all year. He has been awful.
yeah, they right. Yeah, dog because they took a Monday Night Football game away from the Dallas Cowboys. Wow. I mean, they never do
Yeah,
that. Dallas gets prime time no matter if their record's 0-10.
Elliott, he's just been terrible the whole year. He started off wicked slow, like
Yeah.
wicked slow. And then usually it's like, all right, Zeke will take a few weeks to get ramped up. Um, he takes maybe a month to get ramped up, and then he gets going, and then he starts
Yeah.
running downhill, and he's the usual back that he is. But I don't know. This year, he's been awful.
I agree. But so you picked Dallas. So you picked the Bengals. I picked Dallas. Okay. So we flip flop there. All right. Next we have the Chiefs going on the road down to South Beach, and they're gonna face the Miami Dolphins. Chiefs are 7-point favored. What you thinking? What's your thoughts?
Wait. What's the game? Hold on, you lost
Well,
me for a second. What's the game?
it's the Chiefs and the Dolphins in South Beach.
Oh, that's the as impressive as Miami's been. Um, I think Kansas City's going to beat them. I think that Kansas City's like a Madden cheat code team. They're just too good. It would not surprise me though if Miami put up a fight. If they
Yeah.
made them earn it, and if Miami puts up a fight, and doesn't just roll over and let the Chiefs steamroll them. I want to see the Dolphins put up a good fight. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? That's what I want to see in this game. I want to see Miami, punch back a little bit.
The Dolphins are
Um,
actually pretty.
but I'm
Dolphins are
gonna
actually good, but
I'm gonna go ahead and pick the Chiefs.
the Dolphins are actually they're better than I thought they were going to be this year. I mean, they're 8-4. They're probably going to the playoffs. But I think this Patrick Mahomes is too much, man. Tyreek Hill is too much. Edwards-Helaire is too much. I just don't think Dolphins have the offensive firepower. Give me
They've been impressive though, man. I'm not gonna lie. The Dolphins have been impressive this year.
really good. Valhalla as yeah. Give me KC. All
What's
right,
up, Valhalla?
Valhalla. But next list we have Arizona going on the road to New Jersey, and they're going to face the Giants. Giants are wow. The Cardinals are 2-point favorites over New York. Man, give me the Giants, man. I'm riding the Giants. Give me the Giants. I think that's wrong. I don't see how the Cardinals. I don't see how Arizona's a 2-point favorite over New York. Uh,
I'm with you, dude. I'm gonna take the Giants as well.
Daniel Jones
Uh,
might be back this week. Huh? I mean, I don't know. He has a hamstring, but I like their I like their defense. I like the Giants' defense, man. Um,
I'm with you. I'm gonna take the Giants as well, man. I think they're playing well, dude. I think they're playing really good. Joe Judge has got that team, got those guys playing really well as a team, and
yeah,
I think Arizona again. Arizona's another one that's just trending in a bad
wrong
direction.
direction.
Yeah,
They're 6-6. Giants are 5-7. I said, give me the Giants, man. I like their defense. I think
Yeah,
their points.
the Giants D has stepped up huge in the last couple weeks.
I mean, I know Vegas is smarter than me. I'm not going to deny that, but I don't agree with that spread. I don't like that spread. My Giants +2 at home. I pick the Giants, man. I bet the Giants, but anyway. So all right. So now we got the Vikings. We're still in the early games. Vikings going on a road to Tampa Bay as Vikings will take a to play. They go into Tampa Bay to play Tom Brady. Man. So yeah, you think your Bahala boys are they gonna beat Tampa Bay? What you think? The Vikings and the Bucks.
Are they going to beat Tampa Bay?
Yeah, will Minnesota beat Tampa Bay?
Who's home in that one?
Tampa Bay.
Tampa, right?
It's in Florida, yeah. It's in
Tampa's
Florida.
home. Okay. Valhalla's not gonna like me, but
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna take Brady and the Bucks.
Yeah. Wow. Well, Valhalla's gonna like me because I'm picking Minnesota. I think Tampa Bay. I don't think Tampa's as good as they thought they were beginning of the year.
Tampa's defense scares the living crap out of me, though.
And the Vikings are just winning. They're just winning games right now. They're just finding ways to win late in the game. They found a way. They found a way the last 2 weeks to win. Give me Minnesota, man. Give me the Vikings. They were a team
that could be a sneaky good game though. That could be a sneaky good game.
The Vikings were slow to start off the year, and now they've come on at the end when it counts. So give me Minnesota. Give me Minnesota. Let's see, man. I think there's a bunch of early games, bunch of 1:00 games this week. As we got the Broncos and the Panthers, and this game is in Carolina. Phew, man, I don't know about this one. I gotta think about this one. You have any thoughts on that one? Broncos and the Panthers. I don't know, man.
They're kind of the same team. That's to me that's a pick 'em. What's the spread on that game?
3 Carolina by 3.
Yeah, so that's basically a pick 'em. They're basically giving the home team the 3 points, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
give me the Panthers. Give me the Panthers.
I agree. Give me Carolina. I agree. I agree. Give me Carolina. So all right, we have the Titans and the Jaguars. As this should be easy to pick. I'll pick Tennessee over Jacksonville. I know Tennessee's been going downward, and Jacksonville.
This should be a rebound. Here's the thing. The Titans should roll this team. And I mean roll this team.
Yeah.
But they've been going in a bad direction lately. So hopefully they can kind of turn it around and right the ship a little bit. But the Titans should absolutely roll this team.
Good.
I'll take Tennessee, but it wouldn't surprise me if this game was close. If this was a 10-point game.
Jacksonville's been right there last 2 games against Minnesota and then Cleveland, I think.
That's what I mean. It wouldn't surprise me if this was a 7 or 10-point game. It wouldn't surprise me if Jacksonville made it competitive.
I agree. All right, now we're finally getting to the late game. There's only a few late games. As we have the Colts going on a road to face the Raiders. This might be a good game. And the Colts and the Raiders, man. Colts are 3-point favorites. Man.
Raiders are another one that started off hot and lately they've been headed in a not so good direction, man. The Raiders defense is terrible.
Give me the horses, man. I'll pick the Colts, man. Give me the horses. I'll pick the Colts.
I'm right there with you. I'm gonna take the Colts.
The Colts are 3-point favorites on the road. Yeah. All right, next list. This should be an easy pick. Jets, Seahawks. Who do you got?
Seahawks, come on, man.
Yeah, I'm
The
not picking.
Seahawks are about to literally score 45 on this team.
Yeah, give me Seattle. Jets are going to lose. All right, next we
The
have the
Jets are going to play cover 0 all game.
yeah, they'll play cover zero. They won't, no safety help in the back. All right, we got the Saints going up to Philadelphia, and the Saints will be playing the Eagles on the road as Taysom Hill probably will start again. I don't think Drew Brees practiced today. I know he practiced a little bit last week. I think they're going to hold him out. I think the Saints realize they can win this game without Drew Brees. Give me the Saints. The Saints are going to win this game. I know Jalen Hurts is playing. I think Jalen Hurts will give them. I think Jalen Hurts will give the Eagles a spark on offense. But the Saints defense is really really good, man. Um, Saints defense is
The Saints have pulled it together, Goose. Like this team has been patchwork for a lot of the year, and they've made it work, dude. They've definitely made it work.
It's a top 5 defense. Give me. I think the Saints win this by 10 points more.
Oh, no. This is a 2 possession.
Yeah,
This is
good.
a double digit win for them for the Saints.
TJ,
Easy.
I'm a TJ from that.
I'm gonna say the Saints by 17. You guys crush this team.
Yeah. So,
It wouldn't surprise me if this score was like 38-17, 34-17, 34-14. You know, it wouldn't surprise me if it was a score like that. Like I think the Saints are about to go demolish the Eagles.
Yeah, I agree. So Elite Good says TJ brought me to the channel. Cool, thank you for popping in, man. But yeah, so I do a lot of Saints stuff on here. So I see you're a Saints fan, so you'll enjoy this channel. All right, we got the about to call them the Redskins again. Washington goes on a road to face San Francisco, and it's the Niners. The Niners are 3-point favorites. I don't know about that one, man. Give me Washington, man.
I was just you stole my damn thunder. I was gonna say give me the Washington football team in this game.
Give me Washington, man.
The Niners are reeling, dude. They are reeling. That team is in trouble.
I agree.
That team is in trouble, and Ron Rivera has figured some stuff out with that defense. Because they're hitting the absolute. They're knocking the snot out of these quarterbacks that they play.
Yeah, they it's either gonna be them or it's either gonna be Washington or the Giants winning that division. And before the year started, neither one of those were the favorites. It was either the Eagles or the Cowboys. So, all right. So we got the Falcons going on the road to face the LA Chargers. As Falcons are 2.5 favorites. What's up, Golden State Warriors fan? If Drew Brees isn't playing, the Saints are not going to beat Kansas City. So hopefully Drew Brees can play next week. So if Drew Brees can play, somebody
give me.
Yeah.
Normally I would want to say this is going to be Justin Herbert's rebound game.
Yeah.
You know, the they've Atlanta has struggled. You know, they've struggled. But I'm gonna take. I don't think Herbert's gonna win this game. I think the Chargers are headed in a bad direction.
Yeah.
They've the fact that they haven't canned Anthony Lynn yet. And they're just like I said, it just shows the ineptitude of that organization and how much of a moron Spanos is. So, give me the Falcons.
Yeah.
Give me the Falcons.
Yeah, the Falcons really haven't played bad under Raheem Morris. They really haven't.
No, not at all, dude. Not at all.
But give me Atlanta.
Anthony Lynn. My faith in Anthony Lynn after that Patriot. I mean, it was already like, nah, he's not the guy. After the Patriots just steamrolled that team, and he's still the coach. No, that organization gets no sympathy from me. I hope they get rolled on every game for the rest of the year.
Dr. Monic says it's going to be a tie. So yeah, could be a tie. Well, I'm I'll put that in the back of my brain. If that game is a tie, we'll have to give Dark Demonic props for calling a tie. Let's see. And we got the Packers and the Lions. This one should be easy. I don't think I'm stealing your thunder on this one, but Green Bay should win this game easily.
Yeah. Yep. Aaron Rodgers is going to look to close the season out strong, so he'll play these last 4 games. He'll play. He's going to play as good as he can.
All right, so now we got the Sunday night game. We're finally to the Sunday night game. The Steelers going up to upstate New York to face Buffalo. Who you got in this one, man? Steelers and the Bills up in.
I want the Steelers to win because the more losses Buffalo has, the better for us. Yeah. So I can tell you, I'm going to be rooting for Pittsburgh simply because the Patriots need a path to the playoffs, and it involves Buffalo losing.
Yeah. But I take it your head is telling you Buffalo.
But I'm gonna say the Bills win that game. I'm gonna say that I think Ryan. I think it's not Ryan.
No, my mind's a blank. The quarterback. My mind's a blank.
Allen. Ryan Allen. Yeah, Ryan Allen.
Allen.
Or Jared. I can't forget. Whatever the hell the guy's
Allen.
First name is.
Josh
Allen. Yeah, there we go. He's made some significant strides forward this year with his game. And I was not expecting that out of him. That defense is good too. They've had a couple of hiccups here and there, but they've played good overall, man. Josh Allen's played well. He's been good for them this year. I really do. I think Buffalo's going to win that game. I think Buffalo's going to beat the Steelers and win that game.
All right. So we got okay. I got to pick.
That's going to be a good game, though. That's going to be a really good game. If Buffalo can stop the Steelers' offense, that'll be impressive. I'll be impressed if they can stop that Steelers' offense.
I mean, the Bills at home, man. Pittsburgh's coming from a loss. Give me Pittsburgh. Give me Pittsburgh. I think Pittsburgh will rebound. Although Buffalo is, I wouldn't be surprised if Buffalo.
But here's the thing, right? Pittsburgh can't run the football. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if like the Bills' defense, their front four is good, really good.
It's good.
If the run gets shut down. And if they make that team one-dimensional, that game's going to get really interesting.
Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna stick with it. Pittsburgh.
You're gonna stick Pittsburgh?
Yeah, I'm gonna take Pittsburgh. All right, let's see. Next on the list we have the Ravens going up. It's Monday Night Football. Ravens going on the road, and they're gonna face our favorite team, the Cleveland Browns. I'll let you pick, man. Are you a believer in the dogs, the dog pound?
No, but I hate the Ravens more. So give me the dog pound. I hate the Ravens. I hate that team. I hate that organization. I hate that team. No, I am not a believer in Cleveland at all. No, but I absolutely positively can't stand the freaking Ravens. So go Dogs.
I'm picking Cleveland. We've been dissing them all year long, and I know what's going to happen now. Lamar Jackson's going to run the yards against Monday night, but give me Cleveland. It's an even. This is a pick'em game at home. Well, this would be a very, very good win for Cleveland if they can win this game against Baltimore. This would be a really, really good game.
This is a statement game for the Browns. This is a statement game, If you can bounce the Ravens and get a good W, get a W out of that game, that's a statement game for the Browns.
Yeah.
To the rest of that division
Yeah,
too.
I agree. Because I mean, they're having the year that everybody thought they were going to have last year, and they fell on
Yeah.
their ass last year. So, plus, they fired their
So
coach Freddie. So,
that is a hot take, man. That's a really hot take.
Valhalla says the Browns are going to go to the AFC title game. That would be a hot take. There, I agree.
That's a hot take. I wonder what the odds of that happening are. I wonder what the Vegas the odds guys are giving the Browns to make the AFC title game. That would be an interesting stat to know.
Exactly. I'd love to know what kind of odds. I'm sure you can go to Bet Now
I bet
or
it's like
somewhere.
honestly, I bet it's like 30 or 40 to 1. I bet it's like 30 or 40 to 1. That might not actually be a bad bet.
It's probably the odds are probably better than that. I don't know. Because I don't know, because they would have to beat either KC or Pittsburgh to get there probably. But man,
Hey, Golden State Warriors fan,
they got
Pittsburgh has been struggling, dude. That run game for Pittsburgh is bad. That run game for Pittsburgh is bad, man. It's really bad. Like they even the pass protection at times in the last 2 weeks has been really sketchy for them. Like that offensive line for Pittsburgh is going in a that is going in a negative direction.
I agree, man. Because Pittsburgh, they just like you said, they can't run football, and that will hurt them in the playoffs. That will definitely hurt them in the playoffs if they can't run the football.
You have got to run the football, be able to run the football in close games and run the clock out. If you can't do that, so Valhalla says
The
they're
odds are
plus 1,700.
I thought it'd be high.
I thought it would be higher than that.
Yeah, plus 1,700. So you put $100 down, you win 1,700. Oh yeah, I like those are good odds. We'll put you down a C note down for the Browns making the AFC title game, and you win 1,700. Well, you win 1,600, but you'll probably
that might not be a bad bet. That might not be a bad bet.
Yeah, because what if in a few weeks from now, when we go on over the playoffs and we see the Browns in the AFC title game, and we're gonna say, man, I could have had $1,700. That's about what would happen, man. So you doing the game tonight? How much a pack?
I am. Yes, I am.
I'll probably answer. I haven't done anything all week. I've been in Florida all weekend, so I'm probably
there you
gonna.
go.
I've been gonna do something. I haven't done anything all week. So wife is sick inside. The wife is sick inside, so I'm not going to stay outside. And I don't want to get sick. So. Granddaughter was sick, and so now she's sick.
So now she's sick.
Granddaughter got us sick, man. So sorry, though. See, if I got my wife sick, I'd be an asshole, a jerk. All those extra that you want to name, but if the little girl gets you, it's okay. It's okay. That's how it is, man. But yes, it's 4:30. Almost dinner time, man. I got to eat for dinner, and then.
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab a bite, and I'll probably set up. I'll probably set up for. Do all the preliminary stuff for my stream and go grab a bite to eat, and then hang out and get the party started probably about 7:30.
Yeah, guys, there's nothing really nothing else. There's some college games on, but it's nothing. They're not like it's nobody like no top 25 matchups.
Yeah.
It's just like it's Florida Atlantic, Southern Mississippi, Pittsburgh, and Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
Yeah, those games really move the needle. All right, man. So yeah, we'll so you're doing the game, I'll do the game. So I'm sure we'll yeah, so, yeah. People have something to do tonight. They got something to do tonight. But
It's gonna be.
hopefully it's a good game.
I'm telling you that this is gonna be a good game. This is gonna be a really good game. The Rams, the Rams are gonna be out for revenge tonight because they're 0-2 against us.
Yeah.
We've beat them twice in the Super Bowl. They're about to be 0.
That's right.
They don't
Right.
know it yet,
Right.
but they don't know it yet. But they're about to be 0-3. If
That's right.
darkness is in here, sorry about that, but you're about to be 0-3.
That's right. When they were the St. Louis Rams back in back in 2001 when
Yep.
they when
The
John
greatest
Madden
show
said
on
that,
turf fell to Brady and company.
when John Madden said that the Patriots should just play for the field, play for. New England went down the field, kicked that field goal.
Madden's
And,
famous quote that the Patriots would play for overtime.
yeah, I mean, he said that. I remember. I mean, just some things, because that game didn't involve my team, so there's a lot of that game I don't remember. But I remember that part when Madden said that the Patriots should just play for overtime, and of course they won the game at the buzzer with the field goal. And everybody gave Madden hell for that.
Yeah.
They gave him hell for that. So
yeah.
Nice. We got
nobody gave the Patriots no one gave the Pats a chance to actually drive down there and get them in field goal range. You know what I mean?
Right.
They didn't think they had enough time. They didn't think they had enough time to go 65 yards, to get Vinatieri a shot. But they don't. A 52 or 53 yard field goal indoors is for kickers is light work. You know what I mean?
And then it was on AstroTurf. It was on AstroTurf too back then. It wasn't on the fake grass or natural grass. It was on that AstroTurf. So that changed things too. So, but so we got about 3 more hours to kick off. So I'm gonna go get me some grub. Bobby's going to get him a pizza down at the pizza place down the
street. You know how it is. 24-hour pizza joint, man.
Man, that's insane. I wish they had a 24-hour pizza joint. They actually made their dough, like not frozen dough.
Oh yeah. Like
if you order pizza, they'll roll the dough out, and flip it up in the air, whatever they want to do with it. Not just take it out the freezer and thaw it out like Domino's does. I still think it all that time. No, hell, I was 20, 25, 26. That's 20 years ago. And guy said, yeah, man, they use frozen dough with Domino's. What do you mean frozen dough? It's like, yeah, they get everything, all the large dough gets shipped frozen. I was like, oh, I didn't know that. What's up, Afghanistan? But, so I'll be on. Bobby will be on later on. So hopefully it's a good night. Hopefully it's not a blowout. The Patriots and the Rams.
No, I think we're gonna be in for a good game. I think that Rams defense is legit. And that there's the Patriots have their vulnerability is the middle of the field. Their line, because of their linebackers, and like guys like Robert Woods and Cooper Kupp, they make a living in the middle of the field. So it's going to be interesting to see how they defend that team. Yep. It's going to be a good game. It's not going to be easy. That's for sure.
All right, guys. Yeah, so we'll see y'all later. We're going to go some grub. He's going to go somewhere. I'm going to go somewhere. Not the same place. But
we'll see y'all in a few hours.
We'll see you next time. We'll see you over on this guy's channel over there next week. As hopefully, well, I guess it all depends if there's any Tuesday games. Who knows? If everything goes normal, we'll have it next Tuesday night. But if the NFL has to reschedule games, like they have been done, I'll give the NFL credit before we leave. They've shuffled games around, but they've gotten all these games in.
They've actually, as much as we crap on them, they've actually managed it to keep the season rolling relatively unaffected. So I mean, a couple of cancellations and moving games here and there, but for the most part, the season's rolled on, man.
They've gotten every game in. I didn't think they would do it, but they've done it. But we'll see you guys next time and on his channel next week. Plus, Bobby will be live later on for his Patriots. So we'll see y'all later. Peace.
0-3, LA. 0-3. Get ready.